Good morning, dear students. Welcome to another session of Computer Networks Lab. So, in previous sessions, we looked into the introduction of NCTNS tool, and next session we looked on to experiment, and wherein we just had a look over the throughput, input throughput, and output throughput, and the drop of packet analysis and the collision analysis. Let us move ahead and look for the second experiment. So wherein we'll be trying to implement a node point-to-point network with specific links mentioned here. That is, first node is connected to the next second node. So n0 to n1. So this is just a numbering what they have specified. So if I just specify, it is one first node connected to the second one, and similarly, if I just continue n1 to n2 and n2 to n3, then we have to apply the TCP agent between N0 and N3. So that is uh, these two should be using the TCP configuration and UDP between N1 and N3. We have to apply the relevant application of the TCP and UDP agents and changing the parameters in order to determine the overall statistical analysis. So that is what we have to look out for. So in this one, so N0 implies that the first node whatever we create should be connected to the fourth node using the TCP. That is, communication should happen using TCP, and the second and the fourth node should be communicating using the UDP. So here you can just see that N3 will be acting as a receiver, and it will be using the TCP protocol also and UDP protocols, whereas N0 will be a sender and will be using TCP protocol, and N1 will be using the UDP protocol, and it will also be acting as a sender. So now we have to configure this and see what happens. So again, open the NCTNS tool with the steps what we had discussed in the first session. So I have already opened it. So in one this thing, the dispatcher is open. Next one. So in this, okay. So one we have opened dispatcher, one we have opened the coordinator, and one we have opened the NC2NS tool. So these three terminals will be open. Now I'll go to file, new. So new, I have to create a new topology over here. So which will be consisting of a total say 6 nodes or 4 nodes. Sorry, 4 nodes. So again, as I mentioned, we can use the options which are available here, which are specified as the buttons. So in this one, again I have to create the host. So in order to do that, one create okay. So 4 nodes are present. Say as per our specification, this is acting like N0, N1, N2, and N3. So let us not confuse. So host 1, node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. Now what is specified is node 1 should be communicating with, say, node 4 as per a configuration using TCP, and node 2 should be communicating with node 4 using the UDP protocol. Now in order to do that, again we'll place a hub in between. So a hub is placed in between. Now I have to establish a point-to-point link between them, so which is obtained by create a point-to-point link. So click this, click and drag and release it on the device where you want to establish the connection. So these 4 links are created. So now topology is ready. Now if I just hover on the blue square which is present, you can see nothing is observed. So this indicates that still it is not configured. So now we are ready with the topology. Now if you want some label, you can give some label to that. Some sender TCP, in our case it was acting as N0. In this one it is a first node. So this is so for sorry, this is also sender, but it is using UDP, which is N1 as per a problem, which is actually the second node. Okay. Okay. So next, if I want, I'll just label it. So now this is acting as a receiver, TCP, or it may be and it also say I'll not specify it here. This is N3 as per our problem, and this is the fourth node. So apart from this, sorry again. So this is it. Okay. So here, if I specify, it is acting as both. It uses both the protocols, which is N3, which is the fourth node. So this node is presently not configured. You can keep it as it is, or else if you can configure in some other form. So now since we have specified that this is using TCP, this is using TCP and UDP as a receiver, and this is using UDP as a sender, so we have to configure this. So now we have initialized everything. Now we'll go to the edit property. So click E, which opens up the edit property. So before doing that, again remember to store this experiment in the root folder. So I'll be storing it as Rudra AXPT2 under the roots folder. So now IP addresses will be assigned to each. Now if I want to just check the IP addresses, just hover around because those are required. So this is 1.0.1.1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.3. So be careful when you are using this. So the fourth node is one having the IP address of 1.0.1.3. So this first node will be sending information to the fourth node, which is having the IP address of 1.0.1.3, and this also second node will also be sending the data to this node, that is node 4, fourth node. So now we have assigned the IP address. We have got the IP addresses. Now we have to configure them. So double click on the node, add. So now since it is a sender and using TCP, STCP minus or hyphen P, say give a port number, then hyphen L, which is of 1024, to whom you want to send 1.0.1.3. 1.3. So this is being configured. Now if you want to modify it, say I want to reduce this time, so what I'll do, I'll just take it as 30 seconds. So okay, now again I have to go to node editor in order to deal with or have the full details of the statistics. So make it full duplex, create a log of the packet. So in this case I'll take collision drop, and since it is having only outgoing, so let it be outgoing packet. So okay, so again press enter, don't close this window, press enter. then in this case OK. So first thing is created. So let us go to this second node, click add, and next use the command what we had used, sender tg hyphen u, which is user datagram, which will be of 1024, say for 100 seconds is the time duration, and I have to send it for 1.1.3, which is the IP address of the node 4. So click OK, go to editor, Mac 8023, double click, make it full duplex, log packet statistics, number of collision, number of drop packets. Again, since it is outgoing, uh, it is a sending node, so I'll collect the outgoing information. Okay, so again remember, press enter, then OK. So now come to the fourth node. So here add, I'll make this 30, so I'll change it in the other the singles. So it should be a receiver, and say first I'll just check out receiver TCP, which is P, then say 2000 is the port number, and the length is around 1024. So it will be accepting the TCP protocol, and it will be acting as a receiver. So this is one thing. So add, now it should be a receiver which is making use of UDP protocol. So for that, RTG hyphen U space minus W log 1. So this is a command what will be specifying. So this is these two are being done, so I'll just modify this, wherein I'll just take 30, so it is around 30. Go to node editor, double click, make this full duplex, log packets. Now here since it is having incoming, so I'll be catching hold of the incoming packets. Okay, again press enter and say OK. So I'll just come to here, I'll just modify it to 30 seconds. So that is being done. Okay, all the nodes are being configured now. Now next we have to see the simulation of this. So in order to do that, go hover the mouse around the R letter, so it says run simulation, click on this. It says the topology has not yet been saved, so click yes. So this will arrive, so don't go and close here. So what you do is you press enter even here. So once you enter here, you are in the run mode. So now in order to run the simulation, go to simulation, click run. Okay, we'll run the simulation. So go to simulation, keep in run mode, uh, run simulation, and we can see that the simulation starts to run for the specified duration what you have mentioned while setting up the configuration. So let us wait till it gets over. Okay, now the simulation has ended. I'll click OK. So all the file transfers which will be done, which will be basically storing the logistical the statistics information. And now if I want to again check out and see playback, either you can go and click this button, or you can just say play. So you can see that there is data exchange that is being happening. So every time if I just try to run the simulations, like changes will be can be observed. So red indicates that those packets will be discarded. So red is giving an indication regarding that. So let us see what happens. Again, if I try to run the configuration. So again, it is running the overall configuration. Okay, let us see if any changes have happened. So again, it has dumped it. So you can see that again cross marks are appearing this time. Last time we did not see those things. So these are the discarded packets, and cross mark indicates sometimes that some packets might have been collided. So this is what we are observing in this case. Now let us see the graphical representation of the throughput and the drop packets and other stuff what has happened. So I'll just stop the simulation here itself. So in order to see the graph, go to GTools, plot graph. So open. Uh, so type in the experiment, or you can just search out here. So it is experiment 2 results. So in this I'll just try to check out. So whatever you have set, can just check it out using this. So you can see what is the throughput of the overall network. Previously we had seen that if only 2 or 3 nodes are communicating, that it was a flat curve, but now the throughput is reduced to some extent. Now this is the kbps what is specified here. So maximum I am able to achieve within the range of 873 to 776. In this range I am getting the throughput. So if I want to check any other, let me check out if any drops. So in this case you can see that some packets are being received by node 1, due to which you are seeing some drop of the packets. So has any collision occurred at this point? So you can see that in this graph there is collision also occurring. So that is what is the information is being provided, and since we had specified around 40, so if I scale down it, so this is the overall graph what is represented. So this is the simulation regarding the second experiment, wherein one, say, no n naught, that is first node of the host 1, is communicating with the host 4 using TCP, and host 2 is communicating with host 4 using UDP. So this is how we have observed it. Okay, let us wind up the session here. Let us continue in the next session. So this is all for today. Thank you.